Hare Krishna. Welcome to Sanatan Divyata, Eternal Divinity. And I am Padam Gupta. Significance of Vanprasth Ashram. According to ancient Hindu Shastra, a person's life was broadly categorized into four stages called ashrams. The first stage was brahmacharya, followed by grihastha, third is vanprastha, and fourth is sannyasa. These ashram dharma regulated the life of people living in the ancient societies and guided them with certain standards of behavior to be observed during each stage of life. Those were the rules of living of those times which people observed. The brahmacharya ashram provided the guidelines for childhood, and certain basic values were to be adhered to. These values have some basic objectives: to train the children, to exercise control over the sense organs, the indriyas that were the cause of all vasanas, that were the root cause of all undesirable behaviors. Thus, it is offered a prescription for a healthy mind-body coordination and discipline development to prepare for an ideal citizen. The Grihastha Ashram offered the dharmic prescription for a healthy family life. It provided the pleasure of worldly life in a righteous manner, from marriage to procreation, from industry and entrepreneurship to wealth and prosperity, that was necessary to ensure the progress of society and the world. The third ashram, that was Vanprasth, which people entered after fulfilling all duties of the family life, that is from bringing up a family to rearing children and then preparing them for facing the world and shoulder the responsibility of a family life. Thus, it was like passing the mantle in the really provided both continuity and change. This was the gateway to the final stage, the sannyasa, which could lead to the moksha or liberation after living a full life. It was the ashram dharma that gave a systematic prescription to ideal living and have a very rational basis for ensuring order in society. Though for many today, the ashram dharma would appear to be a Puritan and traditional approach, or far displaced from the norms of modern living. It did have the ingredients of the idealistic modern approach. The purpose of describing the life into four stages was to ensure that people played their part in this world and make way for the future generation. It is against this backdrop that the significance of the Vanprastha stage has to be understood. It was something like succession planning, a popular management jargon of the corporate world. Passing the mantle to somebody after preparing him or her to shoulder those responsibilities was the right approach for a healthy society, where opportunity was not denied. The biggest problem of the modern living is that people never realize the importance of Vanprastha. Hanging the boots is a popular phrase that explains the significance of Vanprastha. It is difficult to time the stage of hanging the boots. When to pave way for next generation is a difficult question to answer in the modern times, when people just don't want to give up their power and wealth. Vanprastha provides useful guidelines for peaceful departure from this world, where the person comes for a limited period with a certain purpose. It is one duty to pass the mantle to the future generation without any attachment to one's own position. This is the spirit of the famous Brundtland doctrine, which also says that you have not inherited but borrowed this world from the future generation. So this was the significance of Vanprasth Ashram. Hare Krishna.